Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Paddock. I have a Marc Brown story for you, and this one is called Arthur's Tooth. Arthur's Tooth. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to read it because it's actually going to be dedicated to Johnny because he lost another tooth this week. So I had to actually kind of pull it out, but he did lose it and the tooth fairy came. And Johnny's tooth fairy's name is Tommy, Tommy the Tooth Fairy. Frankie's tooth fairy's name is Stevie, Stevie the Tooth Fairy. So does your tooth fairy have a name? Be interesting, I'd like to know. All right, so let's listen to our story, Arthur's Tooth. Arthur had a loose tooth. He wiggled it with his tongue, he wiggled it with his finger, he wiggled it all the time. One afternoon, while Arthur was wiggling his tooth during math, he heard a loud scream, and Francine jumped up. "My tooth just fell out of my desk," she cried. "Class, how many of you have lost a tooth?" asked Mr. Marco. Everyone but Arthur raised their hand. When Arthur got home, he didn't want any milk and cookies. "What's the matter, Arthur?" said his mother. "I'm the only one in my class who still has all of his baby teeth," he complained. "Don't worry," said his sister, DW. "Before you know it, all your teeth will fall out, and you can get false teeth just like Grandma Thora." Arthur persuaded Dad to make a special dinner for him. Steak, corn on the cob, and peanut brittle. "I can't believe one little tooth can take so long to fall out," said his father. The next day, Muffy brought in a whole jar of her teeth for show and tell. "I got $2 for each one," she said. "One from my dad and one from my mom. I put it all in the bank to earn interest. I'm waiting for my investment to double." "Not me," said Francine. "I'm spending my money." Later, the class saw a movie called Nasty Mr. Tooth Decay. "Between the ages of 4 and 7, the announcer began, everyone begins to lose their deciduous teeth, or baby teeth. "Everyone except Arthur," shouted Francine, and the whole class laughed. Arthur slid down in his seat. He wiggled his tooth as hard as he could. Oh, man, he wants it out, doesn't he? In the cafeteria, Francine practiced her new tricks. "Look," she said, "I can keep my teeth closed and still drink through a straw. And I can squirt water too. Everybody line up for a squirting contest." Everybody except Arthur. Babies with baby teeth can't squirt water. She's not being very nice, is she? No. By the next day, Arthur was convinced his loose tooth would never fall out. His friends tried to help him. Buster brought carrots for Arthur's lunch. Sue Ellen showed Arthur how to put raisins over his teeth to make them look like they were missing. They do look like they're missing, eh? The brain invented a special machine. "It's a tooth remover," he explained. "Just put your head in here." Would you put your head there? No, I wouldn't either. Even Binky Barnes wanted to help. "I can knock that tooth out in 1 second flat," he said. Yikes, don't do that. That night, Arthur spent a lot of time in front of the bathroom mirror. You could see they're all waiting to go to the washroom, aren't they? Hey, you gotta hurry up. He got up very early the next morning to wiggle his tooth again. "See how much looser it is?" he told his parents. "That's it," said his mother. "You need professional help. You're going to the dentist today." They're so tired, right? Oh, man. "Going to the dentist?" asked Francine. "Boy, do I feel sorry for you." "Is that what your dentist looks like?" "No, of course not." There were other patients waiting to see Dr. Suzio. "Sorry," said the nurse, "we're running late. Have a seat." "Arthur, you were smart to bring a book," said his mother. Finally, it was Arthur's turn. "I wish all my patients were as good as waiting as you are," said Dr. Suzio. "How old are you now, Arthur?" 7, said Arthur, "and I still have all my baby teeth." "I was 8 before I lost my first tooth," said Dr. Suzio. "Everyone is different." "Really?" said Arthur. "Yep." Dr. Suzio examined Arthur's loose tooth. "This one should fall out very soon," he said. "Just wait." Arthur got back to school just in time for recess. "You still have all your baby teeth?" Francine asked. "Then you can't be in our game. I'm the tooth fairy, and only people who've lost their teeth can play." "If you're the tooth fairy," said Arthur, "I think I'm going to keep all my teeth. I can wait." He started over to the softball game. Whoever I touch, said Francine, loses a tooth. She flapped her arms. The one who loses the most wins. Francine twirled around and touched Buster. She twirled faster and touched Sue Ellen. Twirling even faster, she slipped and she hit Arthur. I'm sorry, Arthur, said Francine, but I told you no babies allowed. Arthur picked up his glasses. It's okay, he said. It's probably the nicest thing you've ever done for me, Francine. Well, what do you mean? Said Francine. And Arthur just smiled. So what happened? Yeah, she actually knocked his tooth out, didn't she? It was by accident, of course, but that's what happened. How exciting. Arthur finally lost his first baby tooth. So remember, everyone is different. Some of you may have already lost lots of teeth. Some of you may have lost no teeth, right? And that's totally okay. So don't worry too much about it. Eventually, the baby teeth do fall out though, okay? And then you get to put your tooth under the pillow for the tooth fairy, right? And every tooth fairy is different. Some bring money, some bring, my kids, they get a pack of gum, a new toothbrush, and a book. That's what our tooth fairy brings for our kids. But again, all tooth fairies are different. Like I said, our tooth fairies, even both my kids have different tooth fairies, right? Tommy for Johnny and Stevie for Frankie. There you go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you and I miss you all. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.